Hi everyone. Today I want to do presentation about the project one. Before I start my presentation, I introduce our team members, which is myself, Sridharan, and my friend Mohammad Shariza, and I will. Okay, before I start my presentation, I summarize the question first. Okay, the question was we need to analyze the healthcare data to gain meaningful insight into key aspects such as general health threats, healthcare infrastructure, and also healthcare problems, infectious diseases, chronic diseases, healthcare costs, and regulatory measures. So the first thing, we need to insert the data set. To insert the data set, you choose the website. So we choose this website to insert the data set. So here you can download the data set. So we download the age standardized suicide rates and also group suicide rates and facilities. And last one is human resources. After you download the dataset, you need to insert the dataset into BI app. So for the dataset, you can click the get data and test CSV. So here you can choose the age standardized society and group societies and also facilities and human resources. After you choose the set, it will show the table view. You can here can edit the query. So here already which edit the query, you need to cancel. And you can also see the details about the. So for the age standard, it show the year and also country sex. For crude studies, it show the age between 10 to 19, 20 to 29, 30 to 39, 40 to 49, 50 to 59, 60 to 69, 70 to 79, and 80 above, and also country and sex. For the facilities, it will show the country, day underscore treatment, health underscore units, and mental underscore hospitals, and outpatient facilities, and residential facilities, and year. For the human resources, it will show the country and nurses, psychiatrists, psychologists, social workers, and also year. Okay. Uh, after you insert the data, for the data pre-processing and transformation, you need to extract the imported CSV dataset into Power BI using get data. For the transform, you need to rename the columns and convert tests and dates into proper data type and standardize the state names. For the load, we need to clean tables loaded for report generation. So this is all the dataset for the mental health and suicide rate dataset. So the first one is age standardized and group suicide rates and also facilities. And the final one is human resources. For the data cleaning step, need to remove the empty rows, and also duplicate records, and finally invalid or zero entry. For the fix, you need to countries names are follow the alphabetical order. So you need to follow the alphabetical order for the country names. And for the column transformation and new measures, okay, this is the table. For the age standard societies, this is a table. And for the group societies, this is the table. And for the facilities, this is a table. For the human resources, this is a table. For the relationship between data sets, so the relationship type for this one to many, and for the common field, it's country, and direction is likely single directional, and also unless change to bi directional manually. So this is the relationship. And for the data visualization, for the dashboard overview, create a multi-tab Power BI dashboard covering. This is the age standard suicide rates overview and group suicide rates overview. This is the view. And for the facilities overview and human resource overview, this is the example. Okay, for the explanation of visual elements for the first data set, age standard rates, suicide rates overview. The first chart is clustered bar chart. So this chart displays population data broken down by sex, which is male, both sexes, and female, across four different years, which is 2000, 2010, 2015, and also 2016. Each such category has four bars representing each year, color coded, color coded as follows. For the blue, it's 2000. For the dark blue is 2010. The orange is 2015, and the purple is 2016. And the second chart is line chart. So this line chart also shows population data by sex across the years 2000 to 2016. Each year is represented by a separate line showing how the population numbers for each sex change or compare year over year. The population decreases from male to female across all years. And the second was the year 2000, which is purple line, show the highest values with a gradual decline seen through 2016, which is blue line. For the third one is card, which is Afghanistan, which is first country. So the card shows the name of first country, which is Afghanistan. And for the map visualization, uh, this is the map visualization. So this map shows the distribution of countries around the world using blue dots. And the title Afghanistan and the subtitle first country imply this is a part of a report or dashboard where Afghanistan is highlighted, possibly as the first in a dataset or analysis. The dots represent countries included in the dataset, likely used to show geographic coverage or the availability of data across countries. Okay, that's all from my side. I pass to my friend.
Let's move to crude suicide rates. So in this portion, we have total of four charts. The first chart is about stacked column chart. So in this chart, we have been created shows the percentage of distribution of age group with each sex category. For example, male, both sexes, and female. So each column adds up to 100% of showing the relative portion of each age group and not the actual numbers. And we have been use colors. The first color was about blue for 10 to 19 age group, and then 20 to 20 age group or use purple, and then 70 to 79 we use yellow, and so on. And in this chart, we have been provided a quick comparison of how age group composition differs by sex. For example, you can easily spot if female has larger shares in the older age groups. So next we move to the stacked area chart. So in this chart, we have the display actual population of values of each age group stacked on top of each other across three sex and categories. The area of each color band represent a contribution of the age group or to the total. And then in x-axis, we have been choose a sex, and y-axis is population of count. In this chart, overall population is higher for males. Most of the population appears to be concentrated in the younger and middle age groups. So next we have been moved to the third chart, which is a Sankey chart. So this chart represents flow and volume of population across sex and age groups. Left side start with the sex categories, and then the bands flow through various age groups. Thickness of the bands indicates the magnitude of population, and you can trace how different sex categories are distributed across the age groups. In this chart, male dominant in terms of total population and volume. So next, the last chart is the map chart. So this map chart maps countries will be available for data using blue dots. So you can see a blue dot appears all over the map. So no aggregation by value is shown and just location. Used to provide geographical context of data coverage. And in this chart, data is available across a large number of countries in Europe, Asia, Africa, and America. So next is the facilities. So we have been total of two cards. The first card is about shows the name of first country, which is Afghanistan, and the second card is shows the count of day treatment, which is 23. So I pass to my friend to talk about human resources.
Hi, I'm Shah. So I'm going to explain you about human resource data. So first, we choose horizontal bar chart. So this is the chart. Compares the numbers of healthcare professionals by type for selected countries. Each colored bar represents a different profession. Blue, nurses. Dark blue, secretaries. Orange, psychologists. Purple, social workers. Turkey and Monaco shows higher values than the rest. You can quickly identify countries with the highest workforce in each category. Monaco has a strikingly high number of social workers. Second, stack column chart shows total healthcare professionals per country using stack columns. Each step shows the combined total of all four categories, useful for seeing overall workforce size per country and internal composition. Countries like Monaco and Azerbaijan stand out due to their high total workforce numbers. The stacking visually highlights how each category contributes to the whole. Third, line chart plots each profession's count as separate line over a list of countries, shows trends and fluctuations across countries more clearly than bar or column chart. Turkey has the highest number of nurses. Some countries show peaks for specific professions. Example, Egypt for psychologists. Let's be moving on with the demonstration. After we load the data into the Power BI, then we go to transform data and filter it what we need to do. Then we will do the visualization here. So as you can see, here we got horizontal bar chart. As you can see, first we got horizontal bar chart. So this is the sum of the nurses, secretaries, psychologists, and social workers by country. So how I made it is this is the normal. I mean, without I apply the data. So next I will apply the data. This is the visual. So next, moving on with the stack column chart. So for the stack column chart here, same, I use the same data here to visual the data and following with the following following with the line chart, following with the line chart here. Also, I use the same data here and then cart. I use cart. For the data, I just use here only. So this is how we do. So next, moving on with the 4.3 key insight and findings. Male consistently have the highest population numbers. Provides a quick comparison of how age group composition differs by sex. Countries like Monaco and Azerbaijan stand out due to their high total workforce numbers. 5. Dashboard snapshot. Main dashboard view. This is the age standard suicide overview. This is the cruise suicide rates overview here. This is the facilities overview here. And this is the human resources overview here. So for the summary, this project investigates the state of a country's healthcare system by focusing on two critical areas, mental health service and suicide rates. It highlights the growing concern around mental health and its direct impact on people's well-being and quality of life. The rising suicide rates further emphasize the urgent need for better mental health support systems and preventive measures. The project underlines the importance of enhancing psychological resilience and ensuring that mental health care is accessible and equitable for everyone, regardless of their background or status. That's all. Thank you.